Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Bless them, God.
Amen.
Amen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Our message today is titled Athletics and the Bible.
Amen.
My grandfather, me being a full-time college student, I really don't have the opportunity to be here every Sunday or be here every Wednesday night. So my grandfather, he came to me when I came home. He was like, well, I need you to do he told me at first, he was like, well, we're doing this this new change in 21st century that everyone has the opportunity to get up here and give their message for a little 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever the Lord puts on your heart to do. He was like, well, I need you to do one before you go back to college. So I didn't have an attitude, didn't have second thoughts. I was like, anytime I have an opportunity to help my grandfather out or help this church, I'm going to get up here and do it, amen?
Amen.
So that's why I'm up here this evening. Amen.
Amen.
If you will, please turn with me to Matthew chapter 25.
Amen.
Amen.
And Lana will read verses 14 through 30.
Oh, that's the moment. Matthew.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30.
Amen.
Amen.
For it is as when a man going into another country called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his several ability. And he went on his journey. Straightway he that received the 5 talents went and traded with them, and made other 5 talents. In like manner he also that received the 2 gained other 2. But he that received the 1 went away and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. Now, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and maketh a reckoning with them. And he that received the 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliveredst unto me 5 talents. Lo, I have gained other 5 talents. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will set thee over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And he also that received the 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliveredst unto me 2 talents. Lo, I have gained other 2 talents. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will set thee over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And he also that had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou didst not sow, and gathering where thou didst not scatter. And I was afraid, and went away and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, thou hast thine own. But his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I did not scatter. Thou oughtest therefore to have put money to the bankers, and at my coming I should have received back mine own with interest. Take ye away therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him that hath the 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not, even that which he hath shall be taken away. And cast ye out the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There shall be the weeping and the gnashing of teeth.
Amen.
Thank you for bearing with me. I know those scriptures were fairly long, but as a young athlete, I was unaware that many of the principles that apply to athletics actually originated in the Bible. And in my message, we cut the principles down to 6, starting with the first principle, which she read Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. The first principle, don't bury your talents. Jesus shares the parable of the talents with his disciples. The key learning is that we are not to bury our talents, but to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was
Amen.
reading that, I was thinking about how our talents, how we use them inside and outside the church. Amen. Outside the church, like when I was growing up, if I knew I had a talent, I was going to get up and let that talent be known, or at least try it out. And I feel like we should be the same way in church. We have
Amen.
people in the pews that can sing, but they're not singing in the choir.
Well,
We have people that can play musical instruments, which they should get up and give our musicians a break. Some
amen.
Sundays from time to time, amen. And
Amen.
I'm not trying to blast anybody in the church or anything like that. I'm just speaking in general. If you have a talent, you should utilize it outside and inside the church, amen.
Amen.
And this is true in athletics and in our service to the Lord as well, amen.